Frankly, it's a war. It's a war on killers. It's a war on terrorists. These are not narco traffickers. These are narco terrorists who terrorize the countries they operate in.
Secretary of State Marco Rubio in Ecuador today, where he's designating two gangs as foreign terrorist organizations and putting drug cartels on notice after the United States says it took out a Tren de Aragua boat in international waters off of Venezuela this week, killing 11 people on board. Rubio says that stopping the boats doesn't work. You have to, quote, blow them up. Let's bring in retired four-star General Jack Keane, Fox News senior strategic analyst, former Army Vice Chief of Staff, and chairman of the Institute for the Study of War. General, always great to have you with us. Thank you very much for joining us today. If I may, General, I want to start with this graphic, which shows the naval assets in the Caribbean region right now. And it's quite an impressive U.S. operation that is off the coast of Venezuela. Your thoughts on this operation, what we've learned about it, and what we think happens next?
Yeah, well, certainly it is a formidable task force and something we really haven't done on any scale like that in the past. And I really applaud the administration for getting after this. You know, so our audience understands. I mean, strategically, the issue is we have the demand is largely in the United States, and the supply is coming largely from Latin American countries and South American countries. And this is a focus on Venezuela, where the Maduro regime, President Maduro, draws significant revenue from this narco trafficking that's taking place. And they move this narco drugs, in this case fentanyl and other drugs like it, in three ways. They move it overland in trucks that come right through our port of entry, and they're being smuggled successfully through there. Some of it gets detected, a lot of it doesn't get detected. They move it by air into the United States, and obviously that's being done covertly, and they move it by sea, which is being done covertly as well. And this is an attempt to stop that seaborne traffic and just completely shut it down. And we've tried all the intercepts in the past. Certainly they work. We take what they have away from them and we arrest them. But this is sending a message that this kind of behavior of killing Americans, and you're the means to do that, we're not going to tolerate it, and your life is at risk. And that message is loud and clear. What we have to do is be consistent. This is not a one-off. We have to persist in interrupting them and using kinetic means to do this, and continue to do the other means as well. And listen, Martha, we got to work on our own population here, because we create the demand, and this is parents' responsibility, coaches, teachers, and the youngsters themselves, and the at-risk behavior that they have, and taking drugs that they think are safe, and they're loaded up with something that can kill them.
Yeah, indeed. This is the Venezuelan opposition leader, because Maduro is saying, you know, I'm the target here. The United States wants regime change in Venezuela. I want to play this and then get your reaction to that, General.
Maduro has turned Venezuela into the biggest threat to the national security of the U.S. and the stability of the region. Once Maduro goes, the next to come is the Cuban regime and the Nicaraguan regime. And for the first time in history, we will have the Americas free of communism and dictatorship. This is huge.
Your reaction to Maduro's, saying that this is all about him and regime change, and to the opposition leader there, General?
Yeah, well, certainly that's partly true. Let's pin the rose. Mr. Maduro is a thug and a killer, and he's conducted one fraudulent election after another, and he's aligned with those communist states that she just mentioned, and guess who else? Our other adversaries in the world, Iran, Russia, and China, to name three. So yes, he's a bad actor. He's got a $50 million bounty on his head. I don't have a frame of reference for when's the last time the United States has done that with a head of state. But all of this is appropriate. His isolation is crucial. And I think these actions that we're taking are decisive. And as I said, let's be consistent about it.
Sends a strong message. General, thank you, as always. Great to see you, sir.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.